jumping into that third and potentially final game. I'm hoping for more of a back and forth, but let's go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Sanctuary 3, we have the red Terran player. The red Terran himself, the French Terran representing Team Liquid, it is Clem. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the red Zerg player, the Finnish Zerg, it is Mixu. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat. Let's go. Let us go. Just catching up with the chat. Let's see how Clem handles those situations. Yeah, we'll see. Again, if you were here over the weekend, we did actually cast Clem. It was Clem. Was it Clem versus Solar? Or was it Shin? I think it was versus Solar, right? Hold on. So we've already featured Clem in PTR number 2 earlier, and Solar did 3-0 Clem over the weekend. So we have the potential rematch. Solar may have 3-0'd Clem earlier, but I'm curious to see how Clem has adjusted his approach. In my opinion, I kind of alluded to it earlier in the Beyond series. I feel like Terran players need to be more extreme against Zerg at the moment, either hyper greed or hyper aggression. We'll see coming into our series. Speaking of that, if you're in the chat and if you happen to be watching the upper semis and if you saw what happened in game 1 and game 2 of the series, I'd love to know. I feel like we would all love to know what Clem got up to and what kind of builds we saw and what the dynamic was looking like. For now, Hatch Gas Pool. Hatch Gas Pool, standard opener out of Mixu. Meanwhile, Clem likewise going for what should be his own Rax expand as well. Welcome to Sanctuary 3. Sanctuary 3 is a very defensive map on 2 bases. You can see here we have the ramp coming into the natural, so very secure on 2 expansions. I will say that the rush distance by ground is relatively short from third base to third base, but that is why we have the slow zones, right? We have slow zones, we have some choke points as well. We have these towers that you can knock down, so naturally, as it stands, the map can favor aggression, but there are aspects of this map that allow you to be more defensive. So we have that. Oh, I forgot about that. We have the mineral patches blocking the Lurgan expand to make sure the players can't rush into it early on. Reaper does move in. Reaper moves in, we'll threaten the mineral line. This is something the players did bring up, if you recall, in Rainer's winner's interview of GSL CK, and that is that the Reaper does arrive much earlier than normal. And as a result of that, we see one drone already going down. Just because the Rax is thrown down earlier, the Reaper is produced faster, and the potential for Reaper aggression in TvZ is much more as a result of that. So it does get one drone, pulls away. Second Reaper moves in, catching up the tumor, does hit the mineral line. Queen is able to keep up. But I can definitely see, yeah. I mean, if you remember Rainer, he was alluding to potentially like 2 Rax Reaper openers, like being like quite difficult to deal with in ZVT. And potentially pull first builds being more of the norm in this matchup. That was Rainer's concerns, at least. We have yet to experience 2 Rax Reaper though, in this patch. So Queen is getting bullied and juggled further off of creep. Thankfully he's going to be saved. Reapers, they pull away. Reapers pull back. Oh, hello, and we're going for a 1-1-1 Hellbat push. If you recall, we kind of alluded to this. Like, this is, I feel like, what we need to see in this matchup: more aggressive builds, more aggressive timings, more in the face of the Zerg player, and we are committing with Hellbats. What a mass! Oh, there we go. Nice pick up. Tumor goes down. But my assumption is that we're going to see more of this kind of play. Now, to be fair, like, this is based off of like a couple of days of experience, and it's still very early when it comes to the patch itself. But as things stand, I feel like this is the trajectory of TvZ, at least. Bit of miscontroller. Yeah, Clem with the miss rally. That's huge. Those were 2 Hellbats. Those were supposed to be 2 Hellbats to add to this. So a weaker engage here by Clem. We'll lose one of the Reapers as well. And what should have been 6 Hellions down to 4. Down to 4 Hellions. Ay, ay, ay. Hellbats morph in. Nice target firing out of Mixu. Can he hold the line? Does have transfuse. Oh, we'll still lose a Queen though. Yeah, Queen goes down. There's 1 transfuse left. Clem may still have too much. There's a final transfuse. Juggling is good, but Lings are barely reinforcing in time. Yeah, Medevac goes down and Mixu holds. Mixu, who he holds, he defends. Shuts down the aggression. At the same time, Lings, they try to counterattack. Alas, they won't achieve too much across the map. I say that, sorry, 6 SCVs. Oh my god, they do achieve a lot. Clem is hurting. The Hellbat push has failed. 6 SCVs go down across the map. Mixu defends. Not bad here for Mixu. I mean, again, a big part of that was Clem losing those 2 Hellions before the fight occurred. Like, 2 extra Hellbats would have added so much more DPS to that push. To the point where Clem might have even just killed and just broken the natural then and there. That could have been it. As it would have been 2 extra Hellbats, but also the Hellbats that were moving out initially would have had more HP as well, because they wouldn't have been softened up from the earlier engage. Oh, as Clem, we're a little bit indecisive. Yeah, tempted to dive, pulls away. The temptation was there. Oh, there we go, gets 1 drone. It's 1, 2, 3 drones going to be going down. Nice damage. 2 more workers line up. Ooh, not quite. Actually, 1 more shot. 4 drone kills. Not bad. Clem does find some damage for his Hellions. They do get outscaled as the game goes on. But Mixu's still droning. Yeah, Mixu's getting up to full 3 base saturation. 4th base is now on the way. And remember, Clem's 3rd CC is late this game. We should have brought that up earlier, but because of that Hellbat timing, it was a 1-1-1. The 3rd CC is very delayed, so Clem, his growth coming into the mid game is weaker. It's much, much weaker. Mixu's in a good position. It's looking good. With that, Mixu's getting into 1-2 upgrades, plus 2 carapace on the way. Mixu does have the upgrade lead as well. And the pressure is very much so on Clem. Clem needs to find damage. We got a double jump on the top side. We have a Liberator here on the right hand side as well. Clem, he needs damage. Oh. Somewhere Toast is vindicated. I mean, I would disagree with that, because as we try to emphasize, I feel like the Hellbat push would have worked if Clem didn't move command 2 Hellions before the fight occurred, right? Like, that's what we're trying to emphasize. Is that the execution of the build was lacking. Oh. Zibida does move in. Does catch out 2 drones. So far, a nice multi-pronged aggression here, even catching a Queen. Queen goes down. Hatchery gets low. And Mixu, again, not quite in position here. Just a handful of Zerglings. Oh. Will buy some time. Yeah, Mixu is not quite in position. Lings go down. Hydra as well. Mixu's struggling. Struggling to defend. Double drop on the south side. Another Queen gets picked up. Breaks up. Catching up some Hydras. Drops into the 3rd. And this is all very necessary damage. Again, Clem was behind. He was behind, and Clem is clawing his way back into this game. Catching out 2 Queens, a handful of drones, 9 mining, trading well against the Ling Hydra. This is all slowly adding up. And this is where Mixu's multitasking is being put to the test. It's being put to the test here. Ooh, some friendly fire. 5 SCV kills. I think it was 3 SCVs killed by the Baneling run by, and then another 2 from the Widowmine. Another 1 from the Widowmine. As it looks like Mixu's falling apart a little bit here. He does move out. Might catch some of these Widowmines. Okay. 1, 2, 3 Widowmines. Nice engage. Can he bear the mine shots? Ooh, drags the mine shots even. Ah, but there's no detection. Yeah, no detection. The Widowmines do survive. Drilling Claws is done. At the same time, double jump into the main. Jump here towards the 4th. The 5th even. Baneling S goes down. And again, Mixu cannot keep up. Not like this. Yeah, massive pickup. Mixu goes to the counter attack instead. Can he break the mineral line? Can we move in? Keep going. Keep going. Por favor. Time is of the essence, Pat. He gets in. But it might be too late. Yeah, there are Marines here to respond. The Hydras go down as well. Does not kill the expansion. Yeah, it doesn't kill the CC. Likewise, Banelings are lacking. The Baneling S is not done. No Banelings. Pureling Hydra. Oh no. Oof. Yeah, more mine shots going off. Everything's flashing red. We're getting messy, Pappy. We're getting messy. Yeah, 16 drone kills. These drops are getting out of hand. At the same time, Mixu does take down the mineral line, but this was a very inefficient trade. Yeah, very inefficient. And with that, Mixu has nothing left. He has nothing left. Mixu's being cleaned up. He's just trickling into the army. And Clem, he maintains a higher SCV count. 4 bases. So more SCVs, even base count with Mixu. Mixu lost his 5th. And Clem can now just outproduce at this point. He just outproduces his opponents. Outscale Mixu. Shout out to the drops. Like the MVP drops. Like they were doing so much damage for Clem. They were the MVPs back. The micro. The drop play. And Clem, he walls off the entrance to his own 3rd. Very nice. He walls up. Drops they continue. Pushing into the main. Oof. And there's still no Banelings. Remember, the Baneling was sniped earlier, so Baneling production has been heavily delayed. As the drops are still not done. Gets on the Queen. I want to say Nevo Chamber. Yeah. And with that, Clem is overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Getting ready for that final push. Are there any Banelings left? 0. There's 5 Banelings morphing in to harass across the map, so 0 Banelings to defend, which means this army cannot be dealt with. This army cannot be dealt with. Not with purely Ling Hydra. No shot. Clem sims off the ramp. Shows some mine shots. Oof. And what am I to connect with Zerglings? Just Hydras left over. Clem is deflected. At the same time, 15 SCV. Okay. Very nice Baneling run by. Very nice. What's crazy here, Clem's still ahead. Clem is still up in workers. 54 to 52. So again, a very nice Baneling run by. Does catch Clem off guard. Still not enough damage. Oh. Unless we catch these medevacs. Oh, full medevac goes down. Gets one. And gets one full medevac. Does commit. Second full medevac goes down as well. Again, that was maybe the best fight that Mixu could have hoped for. He catches out 2 full medevacs. Pulls off the Baneling run by. Mixu's doing what he can. It's just the economy that's slowing him down. The economy. And GG gets called, and with that, Clem, he'll claim the series 3-0, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Congratulations, Clem. He will claim the series. But a shout out to Mixu, because honestly, Mixu had the stronger early to mid game. Like, Mixu was ahead. I think something that I should emphasize, one of the reasons why we were praising Clem's drop play so much is because Clem was behind in this game. He was behind. He had a really rough start. He was committed with his Hellbat push. He had a late third expansion. He had a worse economy. He was down in bases, down in army supply as well. Like, Clem was looking very rough in that game. And then the drop play was able to allow him to catch up, keep up, and then excel, right? And then just surpass Mixu as drop play to get out of hand, killing workers, killing bases, killing queens, denying tech, denying upgrades, and then with that, Clem was able to recover from his deficits. GG. GG, well played. With that, congratulations, Clem. He will advance on into the next round, and let's catch up with our players. So we're getting ready for the grand finals. Un momento.